The news, good evening. The ex-Community Development Minister, Dolo Ennesta, says Mrs. Marie-Thérèse Abbott should have gone to the courts if she was not satisfied when she got her property back. Mr. Ennesta was presenting his testimony as a witness before the TRNUC this morning regarding compensation that Mrs. Abbott was asking based on the state of the property and loss of rent during the time that the government acquired her property. Mr. Ennesta says that he feels he had already fulfilled his responsibility when giving Mrs. Abbott her property back and that justice was served based on provisions under the country's constitution. This afternoon, 3 witnesses who were supposed to appear before the Commission did not turn up. They informed the Commission that they were advised by the Attorney General's office not to appear before the Commission.
We asked the witnesses to appear and put the instruction received on our record. The witnesses have advised they need to seek the advice from the Attorney General's office. From what the Commission understands, there is no court injunction that has been issued against the Commission, preventing it from hearing evidence in the case concerned, Case 333, regarding the death of Robin Henriette in 2005.
The Public Health Commissioner, Dr. Jude Gédéon, says that news of a new vaccine that offers 90% protection to patients is very promising. However, he says it may take a long time for the vaccine to arrive in Seychelles, and it is also a very delicate treatment that has to be stored in very low temperatures. Dr. Gédéon was speaking during the Ministry of Health's weekly press conference this afternoon, during which he said that currently there are only 3 active cases of COVID-19 in the country. Up to now, a total of 160 cases of COVID-19 have been recorded in the country, with 157 who have recovered.
One of them was diagnosed and was admitted at Perseverance Hospital. He was staying in a hotel on Mahe, in a small hotel, and he was diagnosed on the 6th of November. The other case, case 158, was on one of the island resorts, and so it's case 160 was another island resort. They are both asymptomatic. They are being isolated in the villa and being monitored there. Their contacts are being kept either in the hotel themselves, in the island resort, or at the facility, at one of our facilities. Those that were close contacts are being monitored from home. As we move towards the festive season, let us all take our responsibility and reflect on how we really want Seychelles to be in 2021. If we want to enter 2021 well, without community transmission, we have to take measures, continue to take good measures now. And I'm happy to know that many people, many organizations are making the effort. And we'd like to call on everyone to make this effort and help us to help you better.
The Minister for Education has said that one of his main priorities is to put more emphasis on discipline, performance of schools, and the use of technology as a teaching tool. Minister Justin Valentin was speaking after he visited several sections of the ministry, as well as agencies such as IECD, ANHRD, and the SQA. During his visit at the Ministry of Education headquarters at Montfleury, Minister Valentin said the building is in a dilapidated state and is no longer suitable as a working environment. He said it needs to be renovated and the staff relocated. Minister Valentin also said that part of reforms that he wants to implement, there will be a need to make some readjustments of staff where necessary.
My main priority at the moment, like I've said, is to improve the overall behavior of students, improve the academic and both the technical and vocational performance of students, and also to ensure that people embrace technology at school level and at the main headquarters. And this will, of course, require transformation of people, both in terms of the behavior and also in terms of the relationship between the school and the headquarters. You know, sometimes while you are trying to adjust, it really requires movement of people. And movement of people is good. It's good in the sense that it creates new synergy, it creates new ambience, new atmosphere, and it brings about good, worthwhile change.
President Wavel Ramkalawan will be on Ladiga tomorrow, during which he will be visiting different places. Also on his program is a public meeting at Ladiga Island Lodge. The Seychelles Sports Authority says the award they have received is a very special one for them. It was yesterday that the World Travel Award announced at Port Victoria won the award for the port offering best services to cruise ships. It is the 8th time that the SPA wins this prestigious award. This award is for the cruise ship 2019-2020 season, which was from October last year to May this year.
Yes, it's a very special moment for SPA at this point in time, having received this award for the 8th time this year, due to the fact that we have faced very difficult situations in terms of the COVID-19 pandemic. The challenges were many, and with the participation of all our stakeholders and due to their cooperation and commitment to Seychelles Sports Authority, we have been able to provide a very good service to the cruise ship port calls that came to Port Victoria. And this award is a reflection of our commitment that we have made during this season.
New development projects on the outer islands, especially in the field of agriculture and the construction of dormitories on Praslin and Ladigue, are the latest motions to be approved by the 17th cohort of the Seychelles National Youth Assembly. The motions were approved during the Assembly's 4th sitting held recently. The first motion, which got unanimous approval, was brought by Sana Muspe, a student of the Seychelles Maritime Academy.
I felt like the resources that Seychelles have and the values that our islands have is not being prioritized at this moment. I am hoping they actually take the responsibility to put more effort to give values to our island, and I'm hoping not to see only hotels being built, but more sustainable developments that would benefit the economy, educate the young people, and also put values to our agricultural and fisheries sector.
The second motion was tabled by 22-year-old Binapul, a local government program officer of Ladigue. It was approved by 22 members with 5 abstentions and 0 no votes.
I would like for the concerned agencies to try and put in consideration to help the youths, not only for in islands and for Maya as well, because there are no dormitory. We do not have a youth center on Ladigue and Praslin as well. Existing accommodation are often schools. They are not really modern for certain age, and oftenly the students have to pay for guest houses, or SNYC get involved for the payments.
The two motions are feasible. I believe one is targeting the vegetation factor, meaning right now our economy is not getting its main resources, which is tourism, and the other one is asking the government to build a new infrastructure where youths on inner islands would go to cut costs that any ministry, the Ministry of Education and the Ministry of Youth under the SNYC spends when youths are traveling. We hope that the new government takes on the motions that we brought, just like the old government did.
The Youth Assembly is adjourned until Saturday the 21st of November.
Thank you for watching and have a very pleasant evening.